In or COP26 out. COP26 Glasgow, the global gathering to sharpen the world's response to climate change. Think extra floods, higher temperatures, more storms, starts the 31st of October. Over 2 weeks, heads of states, politicians, scientists will try to find a consensus to take the whole world and family forward together, to stop the rising global temperatures and all the terrible effects of melting ice caps and rising sea levels, higher temperatures and bigger downpours. Of course I'm praying for a good outcome for our world. I'm also overwhelmed by the size of the problem. I mean, how can I, little me, matter against such inexorable global climate change? I can't jump to a rich person's response, buy an electric vehicle, fit my house's solar panels, offset my travel by purchasing trees. What can I do? First, always get my head round what God may think about all this climate change. Psalm 24 begins, "The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who dwell there." This is God's world. He made it, He cares for it. St. Paul writes in the New Testament to the Colossians about Jesus' all-sufficient redeeming work of reconciling all people and all things to God, restoring God's perfect world, broken when sin entered in. Colossians 1:15, Jesus is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For in Him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. All things have been created through Him and for Him. God was pleased to have all His fullness dwell in Him, and through Him to reconcile to Himself all things. Second, there is my response, to opt in and not to opt out. To walk or cycle if the distance is under 2 miles. Reduce our house thermostat to 20 degrees and wear a jumper. And to eat less meat each week. Okay, small things. But if we all did the same, wouldn't the overall effect be really good for our planet? Time to opt in and not to cop out.